Right guys, well today we're going to do an unboxing video of the GoPro Hero5 Black. So as you can see, 4K. Right, let's see what actually comes inside, shall we? Let's open that. Let's get rid of that bag. Very well packaged, very professional looking, as you'd expect from GoPro. Alright. There we go. The manual in there, a little booklet. What else do we get? Get some little clips. With the sticky adhesive on the bottom. Battery, the new lead with the C-type connection. Okay, so it's already in its housing, as you can see. Take it out a minute. Oh, it's a really snug fit, that is. That's good, then you know it's not going to come out when you're using it. That's good. This camera is actually waterproof without any housing, I believe to 10 meters in depth. So that's amazing, a really good upgrade from the other GoPro cameras. Obviously everything inside, where the battery goes, the SD card hole is protected with rubber seals, so that's good. Got a mode button there. You've got your C-type connector there. Go ahead now and put the battery in. Hope it's got a small amount of charge, obviously from just to see if it works. So we've got a different shaped battery to the previous ones, the 3 and the 4. So just slot that in there. SD card, 64 gig. I think it's best to have a high storage on these, because obviously you're filming in 4K or 2.7K, and the storage is going to go up quite quickly. Even at 1080p, it's still going to take up a lot of storage. Ooh, right, so this. Oh, low battery. Damn. Didn't have much charge. Obviously this is touch screen. Is it going to turn off? Okay, here we go. So he's got a touch screen interface on there. What are we doing? So it's very sensitive. 4K, 30 frames per second in wide. If you're using a 64 gig memory card, on 4K you will get 2 hours and 15 minutes recording time. So which isn't too bad. Depends what you're using this for. If you're doing some action or doing vlogging maybe, because I'm going to have to try and do some vlogging on this, so it's like day-to-day stuff, you know. So yeah, and then we've got the front view on the LED screen. Tells you it's in record mode. Got 4K 30 frames per second. We're in wide mode. We have 0 files so far. The battery and how long left is recording. So I'm going to charge the battery, and then I shall take some footage and add to the video in a minute. So stay tuned for that. So there's lots of many different options on here. Just going to show you the different settings. You've got 2.7K, 30 frames per second. How much can you actually have? So you can have 30, 48 or 60. So that's really good. 60 frames per second on 2.7K of the film. So what else? You can have 1080p. Let's try that one. See what resolution you can have. You can have all of them. So on 1080p you can have up to 120 frames per second. So if you're doing slow motion, that would be amazing. The sort of footage and detail you get is phenomenal. So yeah, definitely one to think about if you're doing slow motion shots. I'll go back to 30. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to film various bits of footage in different light and also different frame rates, different resolutions, just to see, give you an idea of the differences. This is 4K recording, 30 frames per second. It's midday and I'm in a wooded area. So this is the sort of shot you get on the 4K. Jess? Now recording at 2.7K, 60 frames per second. Still in the same condition. Now shooting with 1080p and 120 frames per second. So obviously if you're doing slow-mo shots, the 1080 at 120 frames per second is a good choice. This is 4K, 30 frames per second. Just 2.7K, 60 frames per second. Doing 1080p, 120 frames per second. Jess? Jess? So there you have it, guys. I've shown you 3 different modes that probably the most common. At the moment I am currently filming in 2.7K. This is the mode and the resolution that I find the best for exploring videos, vlogging and also some day footage of activities. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like it, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for joining me and I'll see you whenever.